Oh man, I am so sorry that I am half of a minute late here. I was replying to a message. Jeez. I don't know how that happened. Sorry, peoples. Sorry, peoples. I'm getting there. I'm finding us. I'm getting there. I'm finding us. There we are. Oh, I got distracted. You know how that goes, right? Creative hand lettering. I'm getting the link out to the ladies and gentlemen who might possibly be in the link peeps. I don't think there's any men in the link ladies group, so I think I'm safe to still call it link ladies. Then let's get the link going to the creative hand lettering group where there are ladies and gentlemen. And today is September 17th, full moon night, and the prompt is a camera quote. I didn't look it up, but I know it's some kind of camera quote today. But I already know what we're doing, so I don't need to write down exactly what it is. Post and ready. Good morning, Lita and Pamela and Susie. Welcome. Sorry I'm late. You know, life and all. All right. I'm going to try this light behind my head today because I'm getting a weird shadow. Weird shadow. We'll see if that works. Good morning, CJ and Deetta. Susie. Susie's in Edinburgh, Scotland watching today. Hi, Karen. Yeah, full moon, harvest moon, and partial lunar eclipse. Hi, Valerie. Who did I miss? Hi, Corey and Katie. I think that's better lighting, don't you? We'll see. Hi, Tina. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Kay. Hi, Julie. Let's get going, shall we? Because I'm late. I'm late. And because this is the time to do the shameless plugging. Shameless plugs involve me plugging stuff that has to do with me. That's why it's shameless. First one is the website. I'm always going to plug the website, no matter if I remember or don't. So I did a lot of rearranging yesterday, and everything that is fall related, I think, except maybe classes. I should rearrange the classes. Well, anyway, pretty much all the collage element and background papers are all now at the very tip top. So if you're looking for Halloween or sunflowers or fall or gratitude with attitude, it's all up at the top now. Easy to find for fall. So head over to creatorofcuteness.com, and that is where all the cuteness is for fall. Okay. Oh, I might use this today. I didn't even think about that. Let's talk about the Creative Book Club because I had to change the date. We are in the 4th session of the Creative Book Club, and I had to change the date to tomorrow. So it's tomorrow at 4 p.m. Wait, hang on. No, everything's okay. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. It's the 18th. I had to change the date. There was no getting around it. I am super sorry. So October 15th, October 25th, November 22nd, and December 20th are all the dates for the book club. We review a new book each month that I happen to choose and pick out and purchase for all of us. You don't have to buy it. We make something new from the book, or we learn a new technique from the book. There's no need to ever buy the book because I bought it. Did I already say that? You can buy it afterwards if you like, or you can buy it before if you like. It's crazy. It's $30 for all 4 meetings, which makes it $7.50 a month. What fun can you have for $7.50 a month? You can't even buy candy at the movies, nor a movie ticket for $7.50 a month. You sign up for it here at creativecuteness.com that I was just talking about. So that is where it's at. This book that we're doing this month is Share Your Joy, Mixed Media Shareable Art with Sarah Gardner. And after reviewing the whole book myself, I have found that pretty much it's about making background papers that then she makes into gift items. So we'll be doing a lot of this kind of thing, making background papers. It's going to be fun. There we go. All right. Next is Journal Playday. All the art for Journal Playday October has been scanned. All the art for Journal Playday has been put on the page. Hey, Arlene, did you know that you just won something in Lindsay's birthday party? Do you know that? Oh, whoops. What did I just do? What did I just do? Craziness. Anyway, Arlene, you won. I don't want to tell you what you won, but you won something in Lindsay's 61 and holding birthday party. So go over and look. Congratulations. So anyway, it's all up there now, all of this artwork. Yay, I'm glad you saw it. Yeah, you know how I do it? So there were 52 comments and I choose two different numbers and then I count down to those numbers. That's how I pick. In case you wanted to know. So this is all scanned and up on the page all ready for you so you can start. This is also October artwork. Black and white and color are both available currently. This is a background sheet of paper. This is a background sheet of paper. And this is a background sheet of paper. And that's what you get for October. So you get 1, 2. Hold on. I can't grab the paper. 3, 4, 5, because you get this one in color and in black and white. 6, 7 pieces of art for this month. 7 pieces of art for October. Can you even stand it? So that's how Journal Playday works. We create a journal each month for us to use that artwork in. And if you sign up for Journal Playday 15th quarter, you get October 5th, November 2nd, and December 7th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We always make a new journal. We always use all the artwork. And we always try to learn a new tip or technique in our journals. So that is Journal Playday. Since you guys have been loving my journal, I thought I would share what I started last night. I finished this page. Am I high enough to see? I finished this page, and this is what inspired today's page that we're going to do. This page inspired me. I inspired myself, which is kind of funny. When I painted this, I had an idea, and I'm like, oh, I know what I want to do. So the only color on this page is just the, shall I say, lens, but I'm not going to color anything else. I'm just leaving it. And then I have signed up for a class with Tamara Laporte and the Willowing Arts Group. It's called a Year of Light Taster Series, and it's like 30 different artists are doing free classes. And although this looks nothing like what Tamara Laporte created, it inspired me to do this. So she did a class of doing a moth. So yesterday was my day of rest and relaxation. So this took pretty much the whole day. Well, hold on, that's not true. I did color this. So that took a tiny bit of time, but not a whole lot. The rest of the day was this. And as you can see, this is pencil up here. I haven't even got to that yet. And I do want to color this whole thing because hers is, well, actually, I just want to color this part, I think, so far. We'll see what happens as I get further, but it was super fun to just lay around and be lazy and do nothing but this moth. Yeah, I really, really, really like it. It says, she flies each day with grace and with beauty. And then it says, be wild and be free. Be free, grasshopper. Oh, yes, I did. No, I didn't color the sheets yesterday, Carmen, I think. Or were they? Maybe I did color the sheets yesterday. I did. I colored this part yesterday and then I scanned it all for you. So it did. I did color that. You're right. You're right. So there are two free classes going right now. It's Tamara Laporte's Taster, A Year of Light, and then Sketchbook Revival. I don't know if it's too late to sign up for any of those, but I don't always take all of the classes, but I take a few that I feel inspired by. I try not to copy exactly what the teachers do in the classes, but this is what I did yesterday. All right. And I did want to share this. First, I'm going to not share her address. Hang on. Let me just put it in here. Thanks, Sherry. Sherry Ellison for the amazing pouch. I do have to send her a thank you, but I wanted to put it here. So my friend Sherry is learning watercolor, and she sent me a really cool little pouch of happy mail stuff. I love this one. Don't ever be ashamed of loving the strange things that make your weird little heart happy. But she sent me, she didn't even know I was drawing butterflies yesterday, and she sent me all these goodies. But she's learning watercolor, and I told her how much I loved her watercolor pouch that she made for herself. So I asked her if I could buy it from her. And, you know, one thing led to another, and now we're just trading. So look at this cute pouch. It's really tall. And I think, we'll see. Yeah, my stencils are going to fit in here. I'm really excited about that. So it's going to become my stencil pouch. And she watercolored on canvas. I think it's watercolor. I think she said watercolor. It looks like watercolor. And then she stitched this to a pouch that she made, a zipper pouch. Isn't it cute? I might be able to put, I'm not sure what else I could put in here, but God, I love the fabric. I love everything about it. So thank you so much, Sherry. Sherry told me that we've known each other for 25 years, and I think that's probably true. 25 years. So I just thought I'd share that because it's just so cute. All right. There's what we did yesterday. Love it. Love the colors. Love it all. Love, 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 and love. Here's what we're doing today. Wait, what's the prompt? The prompt is life is like a camera. So then I looked up life is like a camera quote. I'm going to leave this out. And here's what I came up with. We're going to do a camera and a quote. Life is like a camera. Focus on what's important. Capture the good times. Develop from the negatives. And if things don't work out, take another shot. Right? Great quote. So we're going to do a camera on this side. And on this side, I want to do the quote. This came, I don't think I'm going to use this today, but I am going to use it another day. I really like it. This came with something that, like a cupcake or something. I can't even remember, but can you see the pretty flowers? It's very cool. I'm going to put it in here because I might use it later. However, I do want to use one of these. I wish I knew where I got these cool scalloped papers, but somebody sent them to me. That's where the quote's going to go. And we're going to start by layering up this page. So I found nothing but scraps to use today. So we're going to start with some scraps. And I'm just going to start cutting and tearing. And oh dear, where's my scissors? Found it. No need to worry. Everything's okay. Go back about your business. Most of these are ready to roll. I just wanted to do a black and white page, all black and whites. And I just have lots of scraps of papers. I think I love this one better. Anyway, that's the plan for this page. I think that's all I need, right? Just be done with it right there. And if I want, I could add some of these over here because I hate putting stuff away. Oh, we could make a pocket. And this could pull out of the pocket. Let's do that. Let's do that because I had this triangular piece here. So let's glue all this stuff down. Linda says, I just got some of those scallop circles from a restaurant where we were at. I commented that I was keeping the circle for my craft, and they came back with a whole stack of them for her. That's really cool. Now we're going to try to remember where we auditioned these pieces. Palma says, hi, ladies. I'm joining today from Southern California while I will be presenting to teachers later. Palma, you're amazing. And you're going to get a Tommy's Burgers and a Bob's Big Boy and all the good food in Southern California that we do not have here in Northern California. I'm going all the way into the crack today for laying this down. Hopefully it stays. Burnish, burnish, burnish. Tommy's grilled cheese, no meat, please. Palma says she is not a meat eater. This is kind of... Oh, somebody's looking for the glue. It's Fabrifix by Beacon. You can get it on Amazon. Hi, Irene. Welcome from Vero Beach, Florida. We're just making a camera page today. But first we have to glue some papers down. Covering the whole dang page. And burnishing like crazy. I'm going to tear this one. Oh, thank you, Carmelita. So today we get Atticus all day. It's Atticus Day today. Well, no, I go to the dermatologist and the gynecologist today. And then we get Atticus all day. Well, no, I think Atticus is coming now, like while I'm doing this class. I think. This piece may get totally buried. Because I think the white part's going to go over it. So let's scoot it this way so that we can at least see part of it. Yep. And then this piece. Yeah, so I'll be at the doctor's for part of the day. And Target. Oh, I love going to Target this time of year because of the dollar bins. I'm hoping for the best. I want to see this piece. So I think we'll do that. And then Atticus is coming over for the latter part of the day. He's going to help my husband chop. Oh, this should be fun. He's going to help chop firewood because it's coming up on firewood season. And he's so excited. He said, we told him to bring his tools. And he said, I have tools. Okay, that's where our quote's going to go, hopefully. But I don't like it because it's kind of blending in with the background. So we're going to glue it down to a darker piece. Who sent me stars? What does that mean? Thank you, Lori Henderson. I don't even know what that means. But thank you for stars. I'm cutting a scallop in a scallop. Not doing a very good job of making it even all the way around. And it looks like it could rain today. Oh, I know what I forgot to tell my husband today. It snowed yesterday where we were over the weekend. Crazy cool. That's better. Now that kind of pops off, right? Let's do a little bit of background here. And then we're going to get going. Then we can actually begin drawing. But it is fun to play with papers, right? Where's this piece? This piece is going to go over here. So we need to finish covering up this area. So I got to get a couple more little scraps of black. Oh, I do have some. Here's the thing. The other day, I think while I was here with you guys, I said, I'm kind of overdoing this every morning. I'm not over the artwork. I'm not over being here with you. I'm not over the filming part. Here's what I'm over. I'm over talking every morning. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. I feel like I don't have any new information that's pertinent to share with you guys. So I just feel weird lately. I don't know. I can't tell you why. So if you guys have questions that you want to ask me, don't hesitate to ask because I'm like lost lately. Did I get to Tonopah? No. We have Tonopah on our list of places to go when we see Joni Mitchell, which is coming up in October. So my goal in my life is to go somewhere every single month, even if it's just close by somewhere like a day trip. But in the fall, we live for the fall, my husband and I. So we are going back over to the east side of the Sierras for fall in October. We're going to drive to Southern California to see Joni Mitchell, a concert. But on the way down, we're going to be stopping places. So we are driving to Tonopah. Let's see. Got to do that side and that side. We're going to put glue, first of all, you guys, on two sides of this. We're going to put glue on the bottom, the straight sides. I'll put it that way. And obviously I can't talk while I'm applying glue. Yeah, so after my mom and dad both passed away, my dream in life has always been to travel. I don't know if we'll ever be able to travel full time. I don't know if we could afford it, number one. And number two, I don't know if we want to with grandbabies and children. I would miss them too much. Well, most of them. One of them's not speaking to me right now. So anyway, long story short. So we are trying to go somewhere every single month. Well, September got way out of control and we're going 3 places in September. Oh my God, that's going to be so cute, isn't it? Let's see if I have a black embellishment. Oh, you know what could go here? Where's that butterfly? Oh, is it a sticker? Oh, it is. Well, let's see. Let's do this first. Let's make our camera. Here's what I want to do. I'm taking a what do you call this thing? A stencil. And I need to go a little smaller. So let's go here. Putting with a pencil somewhere. And then we're going to go 2 steps bigger, which is this one. If you don't have a circle template, buy one. They're awesome to have. Okay, so there's my circle for the center of my camera, okay? Where did my camera go that I want to draw? All right, so we're going to go like this. Oh man, shaky dakey. Ugh. Ugh. It's also a shaky problem. That's also a problem I'm having. Shari says, you could say the alphabet and we'd love it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You're so funny. I'm cheating. I am so cheating today. I am using a ruler. That's craziness. What we don't want is we don't want the line in the center. Let's bring the camera down while we do this part. Don't draw through the center because we're going to draw something in there. But then the camera, oh, I'm still going to cheat. Just want a nice big camera on this. I stitched this white card to this black card, so I also cheated there. I don't know if that's cheating. Would you call that cheating? I wouldn't. But rulers, I call cheating. Oh, that's got to come down further. Hang on. This is so crooked, even with the ruler, because my card must be crooked. It's getting to be like a camera, though. This eraser has had it. All right. So then we want to give it the little button that's up here. Who uses a camera anymore? Does anybody still use a camera? I do not. But I wanted to draw one. And I want to round all these corners. Oh, shaky and bakey. Just giving it a few little knobbies. And then in the center here, we're going to draw a photograph of what you would see with your camera. So I'm going to draw a little mountain range. You can draw whatever you want. Just some, I don't know what you call those, wavy lines, kind of. Can you see it? And then in this, I want a tree. I'll show you how we draw a tree. It's really good if you shake a lot. And then we want the full moon, because tonight is the full moon. And that's all that's going in the center of my camera. I have a Janome sewing machine. I love my Janome. I bought it on QVC eons ago for $800. You can buy them much cheaper now, probably. Brothers are really good. You can get a Brother sewing machine at like Target or Walmart or somewhere. Okay, now I'm taking a 8 micron and everything's going to get shaky. It's not going to be as perfect because I don't want it to be perfect. I am not perfect. I am far from it. Anyway, yesterday, yeah, look at that. I have a funny little thing right there. Yesterday, whilst playing on Facebook, because it was my rest and relaxation day, I watched like 30 episodes of VR, which was fabulous. But I saw that my favorite hotel in Yosemite, the Wawona Hotel, is closing, probably forever. There is no date for reopening. And I about cried. And instead of crying, I realized, okay, so here's how I'm going to correct all those. I have a boo-boo here, and I have a couple boo-boos over here. So we're just going to try to make this a little bit bigger. And then we're going to do a checkerboard inside here. Anyway, I realized that we didn't have anything planned in November, and I don't really care about Thanksgiving at this moment in my life because there's such family turmoil going on. So I don't even care if I'm around when they decide to have Thanksgiving or not. I'm sure when it gets closer, I'll be better. But at this moment, my family is myself and my husband. Uh, I know that sounds harsh, especially coming from me, who dotes over my family. But we have one member of the family who is not happy with anybody right now, so it makes it very difficult. So I booked us 2 nights at the Wawona Hotel in November. It is the coolest old hotel. It was one of the very first in Yosemite. Well, I think the Wani was first. Anyway, they're closing it because of a bad roof that they're repairing right now. So I don't understand if they're repairing the roof, why? Why are they closing it? I guess what happened was that when they were repairing the roof, they found a lot of other issues. So this hotel is so old that you can get a room with a bathroom, or you can get a room with a bathroom down the hall. And we got a room with a bathroom, which cost about $20 more, but that's okay. And it's really weird because they're very tiny rooms because it's the old hotel. And so there are no king beds, there's no queen beds, but oddly enough, the room that we got has a double and a twin. Isn't that kind of weird? So I'm going to try to kidnap the child, the grandchild, and take him with us to Yosemite. I'm not sure that they're going to go for that, but I'm hoping. And if you haven't ever been to Yosemite in the fall, I can tell you what, it is gorgeous in the fall. And the girl on the phone is like, I have to tell you that you can't come into the park unless you have chains for your car. And I'm like, yeah, we live here. You're not going to get snow in Yosemite in November. But it is possible because yesterday, where we were at June Lake, California, which is below Mammoth, California, not as high as Mammoth Mountain, um, it snowed there. Crazy, right? I know. Crazy. So stranger things have happened. So we could get snow, you never know. And I did tell you that my brother-in-law is doing okay after his thyroid cancer removal. So far, so good. And my friend Karen's husband, who had a stroke, they're on their way home. So that's good. Where are you going, Lindsay? Look at, I didn't even follow my own line. Ha! Oh well, it still works. Very shaky camera today. And tonight, yes, Karen Denver, tonight is the full moon and a lunar eclipse, and it's the harvest moon. Super excited. I just wish we were on the east side of the Sierras so that it was darker. But that's okay. Wow, this is also crooked. Oh, joy. What size are your papers for your camera today? Well, let me tell you, whoever asked me that, Jewel. It's whatever scrap I had in the drawer. So it happens to be 5 by 3.5 for the white, and then 4 by 5.25 for the dark. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not cloudy here as well, but it could be. Okay, so when I get shaky, I do double lines. I don't know why. Just seems to help. So my magnesium that I'm taking for my shaking has been doubled from, well, almost doubled, 200 milligrams. No, I'm sorry, 400 milligrams a day to 665 milligrams a day. And it's still not helping, which makes me nervous. But whatever. Okay, the double lines definitely helped. Now we're going to put in this shutter thing, or whatever you want to call it. It's the part where you would click to take the picture, not a shutter. But mine used to look something like that. I'm going to put lines in here because I'm really, really into black and white line drawings right now. Obviously with that moth that I showed you earlier. We're going to put this little square thing in here and we're going to write smile in it. Hopefully. Yes, it will fit. We're going to leave this for the last. I'm going to put a button up here. And I think I'm going to put a heart in this because why not? Doesn't have to be realistic. Then we're going to put another up here. Another button, and it's going to say cheese. Did I plan this ahead of time? The answer is no. Just kind of came to me. I was going to write Nikon because every time I think of a camera, I think of a Nikon. Not because my dad had a lot of Nikons, but because of the Paul Simon song. Kodachrome, you give us the nice bright colors. You give us the greens of summer. Makes you think all the world's a sunny day. Oh yeah, I got a Nikon camera. I love to take a photograph. So mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. All right, not this pen. I don't want this pen. Going with a number 1. Am I down far enough for you guys to see all the detail? I can try to get closer. I remember when that song came out and I ran home from school because I must have heard it on, I didn't even have a Walkman at that time. On the bus or something. I don't know where I heard it. Waited and waited for my dad to get home. I was so excited to share this song with him. And it says everything looks better or everything looks worse in black and white. Oh my God. My dad was so mad. He goes, I hate that song. Everything looks better in black and white. I'm like, okay. All right, so I've got a straight line here for a tree. I did a wavy line here for the ground. And then we're just going to kind of scribble scrabble to make our tree. You start out, it's good for people with shakes. Draw pine trees. You're just scribbling as you go down. And it gets bigger at the bottom and littler at the top, like a triangle. And I just wanted one large pine tree. Sometimes I do a whole row. See the scribbling? Pine tree, right? Yes. And then mountain. And another mountain. And then our moon. This is where full moon tonight, kids. And then I'm just going to put lines in the sky. You know why? Because I can. Because I can do whatever I want. I might put a couple of stars. Let's put a couple of stars in. Open stars. That takes practice, I will tell you. If you want to draw open stars, you got to practice them. I'm only going to put a half of one here. So I got 3 stars. We're going to go with wavy lines. And I can go right through the tree, although that probably wasn't the best idea. I don't want it to look like a line through the tree. So I'll stop there. We're going to do the whole thing in lines. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. If you look back on all the crap I learned in high school, put 'em all together for one night. I think I got all the words backwards, but that's okay. I know they'd never match my sweet imagination, 'cause everything looks worse in black and white. Kodachrome, you give us a nice bright colors. Give us the greens of summer. So here's what I was thinking the other day. I was thinking when I get dementia, because, you know, it's going to happen. Just probably God's funny way of getting back at me for all the things I've done in my life. I hope that I remember all the song lyrics to all of my favorite songs, because I could sit and sing song lyrics all day long as the song is playing. So I have been creating a playlist for myself in the past, however many months on Spotify with all of my favorite songs. And eventually I'm going to transfer that into a book with all the song lyrics so that they're in front of me in case I do forget those song lyrics, because I don't really want to ever forget song lyrics. But I do know them all now, like they're in my head, and I only get them right when the song is playing. And even then, I don't know if they're right. They could be made up. You know how you make up words like, I can't think of what they would be, but when you're driving in the car, you know, and you're singing and you go some song lyric and it's just not right. That's what I'm talking about. Eraser. That's the one thing I was really sad with my mom. She didn't like music when she had her dementia. She didn't like TV. She didn't like sound of any kind. Nothing. She just wanted to sit. And whenever there was sound, like if there were kids laughing, oh my God, that sent her into a tailspin. But she didn't like TV on. She just wanted to be totally quiet. And I never understood that. Can I have a copy of your song lyrics too? Because I need them also. Well, they're probably close to the same, Susan, but I have a lot of Marvin Gaye. I have a lot of OJ's, um, Stevie Wonder, and then all the folk music people. Not too much rock and roll. I was into Van Halen because they lived near me. Went to my school and stuff, but not really a lot of rock. This needs a little smile here now. Anyway. So yeah, sure. I'll get you that. Palma says there's a bathroom on the right. That's the name of a book about the wrong lyrics. That's funny. Did I already tell you guys that Palma had a mountain lion in her backyard the other day? It was in the middle of the afternoon, and she sent me a video of her finding the mountain lion because she was just outside filming her backyard. Let's paint this first. And all of a sudden you see her or hear her, or I heard her cussing like I'd never heard her cuss before. Not that we've known each other that long as friends, but it was so funny. I played it like 10 times. I laughed so hard. She was cussing up a storm, man. That mountain lion scared her. I mean, it would scare anybody, but it was scary. Susie says when my mom got dementia, she loved to dance. Oh God, all I can do is hope for that, Susie. I guess I could have done a different color camera, but I wanted to keep it all black and white. Man, this is nice paper, whatever it is. Whenever I take a scrap out of the drawer, it always makes me sad because I don't know what kind of paper it is. But it's nice. Palma says she shocked herself with her cussing. I was proud. It made me happy. I'm kind of a cuss factory myself. My daughter posted on her Instagram some pictures yesterday of her hike in Yosemite where she went backpacking with a group of ladies from Sacramento. It's called the Girlfriends Club, and it's a bunch of single girls that do stuff together. And this was her first backpacking trip, and she had a really good time. And she did it. She made it with her backpack on her back the whole way. I was very proud of her. I don't think I could have done it. Oh man, that's really cool. I really like it. Okay, so let's do the mountains. Why is my water on the wrong side today? I don't know, Lindsay. Why is your water on the wrong side today? Can I get it a little darker in here? Boy, I really like this paper. Wish I knew what it was. A little late for that. And then darker still back here. All right. Now we're going to do our tree and our sky. Sally says, my granddaughter is taking a photography class. I must do this. Yes, you must. I love when kids get a chance to take photography in high school. That reminds me of a story. Thank you for saying that, Sally. Uh-oh, where's my rag? When I was in high school, I was a straight D and F student. I could care less about high school except for art and English. I loved words, but I wasn't good at it, you know. I just loved the teacher and I loved the class. I loved English, everything about it. I loved reading books. I loved being smart about knowing who the authors were and stuff. Loved it. but I was a straight DNF student otherwise. My idiot brother was so smart. He was a Mensa student. I have to blow dry this. He was in the Mensa program. Do you know, like Chris Christopherson is a Mensa student? Um, and I always thought it was just, well, I mean, he wasn't the nicest of people, my brother, so it always made me mad that um he was in Mensa. So because he was in Mensa, he got to take all these cool programs during the summertime. And I never understood it. And my dad kept saying, well, you know, we're trying to keep the smart kids occupied because sometimes they get off track, which he did. He started making meth or whatever it was back then. He started cooking drugs in our kitchen. This is probably way too much information for you guys, but um, he started cooking drugs in the kitchen. And I knew what he was doing. My mom did not until I finally had to tell her what was going on. Anyway, he got to take a photography class one year as a after school extracurricular thing, which I didn't get to take. It was only for Mensa students, and he was not interested. And, you know, being the boy of the family and my dad wanting a son that was like him, you know, how you always want your kids to be like you, or maybe you don't, but I mean, my dad did. Um, he was so excited that my brother got to take this class. And I was so upset because all I would want to do was take photography. So, you know, whatever. I showed them when I went to college, and guess who got straight A's? Me. And guess who didn't go to college and instead landed up in jail? My idiot brother, who I'm obviously very fond of, as you can tell. Not. All right, there's my camera. Only thing I'm going to do with the moon is add some glitter glue to it, and then we have to do our wording, and we've been here an hour. So the wording is going to have to be quick. Let's find a glitter pen. Where's the glitter pen? Okay, this is a really cool glitter pen. It is from, well, this one's from Close to My Heart, but it's made by, why can't I think of the name? Nouveau, Tonic Nouveau. And it just puts a watery bunch of glitter down. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe when it dries. I don't know. It's still wet, but hopefully. That's all I want for the moon. Denise says, I have a brother like that. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so now we're going to do our quote on this. And it's just going to be a quickie quote. Let's come up just a little. All right. We're going to use two pens, a 12 and a 3, I think. And I think we're going to go in a circle. I didn't think that at first, but I hope it all fits. I mean, we may have to leave some out. You never know. I think it'll all fit. But I do have to concentrate, so I won't be talking as much. I am now my brother's caretaker, in case anybody cares. He doesn't live with me or anywhere near me, thank heavens, but I am responsible for everything that happens for him. I made that promise to my dad before he passed away. Not very happy about that. Gonna try to change up some of the lettering a little bit, just some different printing styles, real simple. But I'm only doing the big words in the big pen. Whoops. Do you know what I mean? Like the word on and what's is not a big important word to this, but important is. And we want it to go all the way to here if I can. And then we're going to write, I think we'll start it here, capture. Every word in my sentences is cuss words. Who said that? That'd be my brain. I got to go back and see who said that. Sue. uh, 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 yeah, I had an opportunity. My dad got so mad at my brother like the month before he passed away, a couple months before he passed away. And my dad said, I'm just going to take him out of the will. And my family has always been mad at me about that, that I said, no, you can't do that. So we changed his will a little bit so that I was his, I don't know what you call it. It's called something, not executor. Develop. But I'm in charge of his money and everything. Develop. Not going to fit here. So now we got to go interior. Right into here. Corey says, I don't cuss much. What? Yes, conservator. Thank you. I don't cuss much, but when I do, peeps hear me. Conservator or guardian? I don't know. Also, I'm becoming a lot like Clint Eastwood in the movie Gran Torino. Was it Gran Torino? Where he would yell at the kids that were standing on his lawn doing nothing until he got to know them and realized they were nice kids. But I am that man. I am that old man that yells, "Get off of my lawn." And then I'm also the person who I have no filter on my mouth anymore. So that's the other reason why I'm having trouble being here. But if my kids ever want to know anything about me, they can just go back and watch these videos. I also can't do two things at once anymore, apparently. I don't hear Atticus. It fit. Can you even believe it? Life is like a camera. Focus on what's important. Capture the good times. Develop from the negative. And if things don't work out, take another shot. I mean, come on. I do want to add a little bit to this because it's kind of boring. We're going to add some detail in here for our camera. I know I'm going way over time. That's the other thing. I used to be able to do this stuff in an hour. Either I'm getting slower or my art is getting more detailed or I talk more. I don't really know what it is. But something's taking longer. One thing is I don't have as much work to do anymore. I'm not doing as much stuff for Adornit. Impression Obsession is going out of business. And I just don't have as much to do. That sounds so sad. So I guess that means I'm almost retired. This is like a little part-time job now rather than a full-time job. Okay, well, I like that a lot better. Can you see it now? Can you see the glitter in the moon or not? I hope so, because it's really kind of cool. Let's tuck this in here. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? Cute. And then this has got to get some color. And I'm trying to decide, I think I'm going blue, which isn't my color, but that's okay. I have these really cool blues that are almost black, and I really like them. And I've been mixing them with other blues, and they're just very cool. I like that a lot. Okay, done. Wait, what did Karen say? You have included so many more details to your current work and doing 2 pages rather consistently. Gosh, Karen, you are so smart. Oh, I didn't glue it down very good. It's all popping up, but that's okay. I can glue it back down. All right. Bring this back over. Let's bring this up so you can see all of it. Quiet. I like the quiet. Did you know that Mariska Hargitay, is that her name, who plays Olivia Benson? Does anybody remember that she was on ER? And she dated Dr. Green, Anthony, I can't remember what his name is. And man, was she a baby. Go back and watch ER. You won't be sorry. Trying to get a little glue in here. It was really hard to see her playing that role because I've watched Law and Order SVU for so long. that Mariska Hargitay is pretty much Law and Order SVU. All right, I do think I have to do one more thing here, you guys. Yes, I know she's Jane Mansfield's daughter. Isn't that crazy? To me, she doesn't really look like Jane Mansfield, but. All right, we're going to go in and add some green into the centers of some of my letters. Let's start here with life is. I could use all the same color green, but I think I'm going to do different colors for each sentence. Anyway, I didn't like her kissing Dr. Green. I did not. It bothered me. She's Olivia Benson. And it kind of creeped me out. I guess I spend too much time on TV because these people are becoming my friends or whatever. My mother-in-law's been watching all the old shows and we kind of make fun of her for doing it, but in a loving way. And one of the shows she's watching a lot is Adam 12. And when we were on our trip, one of the TVs only got like a few stations. And so we watched an episode of Adam 12. And then we watched another episode of Adam 12 and another. And man, life was so simple back then. Develop from the negative. Got to get one more color in here. Oh, Kathy's stuck on Gilmore Girls. Gilmore Girls to me is kind of a fall show. I love to watch it in the fall, and I may have to start watching it again. But I also haven't started on the new episodes of Call the Midwife, which is the best show ever made, I think. All right. Done. Oh, Jennifer, I'm so sorry that your mom passed away. It's such a hard time. I'm sorry. I hope that you and your sister are doing okay. I'm glad that you got to be there. I know that sounds odd, but I don't mean it to be odd. I mean it to be loving. I'm glad you got to be there. Doing just a little detail in here too. Uh-oh, all my pencils just slid. I didn't want too much detail. All right. Oh, I have to pick up tons of pencils. All right, so here's this card. Oh, I never looked at the back of that paper. That says, say cheese and smile. It's a box camera. Slides into that little pocket. And then this says, life is like a camera. Focus on what's important. Capture the good times. Develop from the negative. And if things don't work out, take another shot. I really like it. I really do. Let's see what tomorrow will bring us. Oh, sorry, Karen Denver, that I didn't use your quote that you had. Oh, she has, oh, it's here. Focus on what's important, capture the good times, develop. Oh, she spelled develop wrong like I did. From the negatives. If it doesn't work, just take another shot. She had the whole poem right there. Ugh. And then tomorrow is bless our nest. What shall we do? Birds, maybe? All right, I still don't hear Atticus, but I'm sure he's either here or on his way. All right. I love you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope that you don't have an idiot brother or sister. And I'm trying to put my pin back. Ugh. And I hope that your day is great. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Have a really good day. I'll take a picture of this and share it. And please share your work as well. Please, 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 please share your work. It gives me such joy to see other people's work. And it gives other people joy to see other people's work. All right. Have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.